What's up, everybody, and welcome to Bricks and Toys. My name is Brandon, and no, you guys do not need to call your doctor or your mental health professional because you're experiencing cases of deja vu. We have been here before. I have sat in this chair next to this set. This is a new video. This is not the one we did 3-4 months ago. Now, to give you guys a little bit of backstory on what I'm talking about is at the end of January, I brought out this Lego set. And this Lego set was going to be a set that I was going to build for you all on the 700 subscriber episode. But when I got to the episode, I already had the set for a month. I've been displaying it on a shelf for over a month, and I grew really fond of the box, and I just didn't want to break the value and open it up. Well, guys, time makes everything different, and here we are. And this time, I promise you guys, we are actually going to build the Snowspeeder. So I did not bring you guys here to be like, why I can't open it up all over again. That's where this video diverges off of the original video. I'm sorry for making a 700 subscriber video to where I could not build it, and then to come back 3 months later and saying, hey guys, we're going to build it. But like my shirt says, you guys already know. So a quick little refresher about this set is it is a 2017 UCS Snowspeeder. It did originally cost about $200 here in the US. I recently picked it up at my Bricks and Minifigs before Christmas, I think it was, and we did pay about $450, $475 for it, making it a really expensive kit to just open up and build. And how we got to this point after that, well, as I already said, I displayed it, fell in love with it. But what makes things different now? Well, I have gone through and redone all of my displays. As I said in the end of last month, I'm going through a process of selling about 70 Funkos. Actually, to be quite quirky about it, 69, as a matter of fact. Lucky number 69, everybody. And I've been selling those Funkos off, but I already had to take them down, clean them, inventory them, list them for sale, and get them all, ready to go. And when I took all those Funkos down and prepared them, it allowed me to, ease some stress off of the Lego shelf, move some Lego stuff around, and when I did that, I no longer had the shelf space that I wanted for this. So this went into the backlog cabinet. And I don't want it to be not seen, but I don't have a place to put it in the box anymore. I do have a place to put it up here on my shelf built, so that's why we're here. And the other reason is, you know what, guys? We have one of the new $200-ish, well, it's $230, $40 now, UCS sets coming out in May. These sets are usually the first half of the year. From what I've discovered, they'll do a smaller UCS in the first half and a bigger one in the second half. And since we are expecting the UCS TIE Interceptor, I figured, you know what? Let's ease into the month of May doing the 2017 early UCS set. At this particular point in the video, I want to bring you guys in and actually open up this box finally and show you guys the contents of this set. And then we're going to go through and we're just going to go straight into a review. So why don't you guys hop over and let's take a look at the guts. Okay, everybody, are you guys ready? We're going to do it. There is no going back at 3, 2, and 1. And the deed is done. Officially, we have broken about $150 to $200 of value right then and there. But here we are. Let's take our first look inside of the box. Watch it be bricks, and I've been holding on to a box of bricks, and this whole time we got ripped off. Wouldn't that just suck? But as you guys can see, it's not packed the best. There's a lot of dead space. But let's go ahead and let's do our pour. Here we go. Coming out of the slumber for the first time in how many years? There we are. Here we have our kit. I see a bag 12. Let's just shoot the dark here and say, let's say 14 bags total. I'm going to go high, okay? Instead of going low, I'm going to go high. 14. So let's count on our bags. So we have our bag number 1. We have our bag number 2. We have bag 3 and bag 4. We have bags 5 and 6. Then we go into a 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, and here's where it ends, everybody. 13. So I said 14. I saw 12. Met in the middle. 13 bags total to make this build. We do have 2 extra plates in the box. This is going to be clearly for the UCS display plaque. This is before they were printed. They only started printing them last year. This is going to be for part of the build, probably like a floor of the build or something like that. Now we have our book right here and our sticker sheet. They are all tied in together in this plastic. Let's see if the plastic smells. It's been a long time since we smelled any plastic wrapped books. Nope, doesn't have a good smell at all. Okay, and here we have our book. And checking out our stickers, we have 31 stickers. Of course, number 28 is that giant spec plaque. That is super cool. And then we have, looks like it could be some instrumentation and some other little accent stickers to go along with it. Now, this is one thing I will say that is kind of a bummer with these sets. You spend $475 on a brand new in box, retired UCS set, and this is how they stored it in the box from Lego. Like, Lego did this to my book. That is not a very nice thing. I'm glad nowadays they put them in paper envelopes and we don't have that issue. Going into the book, we don't have a QR code for our points because this is before QR codes by like 2 or 3 years. We have stuff about the model. We have stuff about Lucasfilm doing the model. This is before CGI, so this was a physical model built for The Empire Strikes Back. And it just goes several pages actually about the kit. Well, you guys actually got a lot of information back in 2017 about UCS sets. Wow, it just keeps on going, everybody. Oh, I see now it's in different languages at this point. Okay, so let's try to fast forward through all that. It tells us how to use a brick separator, which I think we know how to do by now. And then it's going to take us through all the bags. So every bag from 1 to 6 is a building step. And it gets you pretty much the center cockpit on a stand. Then the next 3 bags, which is 7 through 9, build looks to be the right hand of the machine. And then 10 through 12 build the left hand of the machine. And then 13 caps off the Snowspeeder in total. And then after that, we go straight into the build. Let's go to the back of the book. Let's see what we have in the back of the book. Of course, we have our parts diagram. And it goes right in. It says 462 building steps and 315 pages. So that does it for the unboxing of the UCS Snowspeeder. As you guys can tell, we just dove pretty much straight into it after kind of getting you guys up to speed. I believe we went over the box and all the details in the original episode at the end of January during our 700 subscriber build. That was supposed to be this, but we never got to it. So now, up next, we're just going to dive straight into the review of the set. I'm going to take a few days, and I'm going to enjoy this. And for you guys, it's going to be this clip. Okay, guys, well, let's come on in. Let's take a look at this thing. And, man, I kind of wish I would have built it sooner. It is incredible. Let's just start going over the details really quick on this. Everything is dark bluish gray, light bluish gray, white, and orange with a mix of some other silver metallic-y bits and stickers. So let's just start off from the back here, and we'll just get in on it right here. We have some awesome like foliage right here for the rear. We do have 2 little ducts down here to direct airflow that you can manually adjust with your hands, which is really cool. We do have our little ion thrusters back here, or whatever you want to call those. We are accompanied by our first set of 4 stickers here, here, over here, and over there. Those are our first 4 stickers. Now, when you give these things a little bit of a twist, it makes the little things come up for the air brake or whatever it's called. So that is really cool to note. Put those back just like that. Coming up, we do have our little gunner station for our second pilot. Well, our second pilot is technically a gunner with this model. Let's just keep going down the wings, and we'll get more to that gunner in a second. And then we see our next 3 stickers, and our next 3 stickers are going to be this one here and these 2 on either side, giving that really cool look right there. Our next stickers are going to be here, here, and here. This is going to be the same on the other side. Now, one thing to really note is this is on a swivel right here. So you can have this at a really unique angle because this whole piece kind of comes up like so. So to get that unique angle, to angle it where it's like coming in like this, they really have an interesting setup. When I first put this together, I thought I didn't do something right because the connection pin was here, but it's angled up and it goes into the piece right there. But no, it's supposed to be like that, so it comes in together. Looking at the front of that, you guys can see the greebling and stuff underneath. Really nice. I really like the detail. Coming up over here, we can see our next sticker element right here, as well as some nice greebling and detailing for the front. That comes up into this windshield right here. More stickers. There are 6 stickers, I think, total on this. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 total. We do have another 2 stickers here and there on this kit. I do think the canopy is a little meh, but you know what? There's not much you can do with the canopy on a Snowspeeder. The canopy can be opened up just like this. So you get a really nice angle of the canopy. Then we can take a look at all the interior accents. And of course, what you're seeing there is a sticker. Then along the side, we have stickers and stickers here and over here. We do have some nice brick-built seats. Now this is a printed element in the middle, but stickers on either side. Now coming back to that gunner, the gunner goes here, the pilot goes here, obviously. But when you turn the gunner, you can see that it is turning that. So whoever's sitting over here can direct that. So that's one thing really cool to note. Coming around, we can see that we have the other 2 stickers in the cockpit here and here. There are 4 control boards tucked down below. I don't know if you guys can see those. But then bringing down our top, we can see the rest of our stickers here, over here, and over here, as well as our other stickers of right here, 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 and here. Now, one thing to note that I just realized with this model is we have this stationed right here, but on this side we don't have one of those. Not quite sure why that is. It is incredible to note that the stand does cock the set sideways, and I think you can force it to go straight up. Yeah, you can. But it's nice to have it at an angle. More greebling right here, and then we have more of that same thing of the thing being pointed that way, so the beams go like inwards of each other. And here is a look. I didn't show it on the other side, but this is how those foils open up, and on both sides you have the same amount of greebling on the inside and detail for the air brake. That's pretty cool. And that about does it for the model. So then what we're going to do now is we're going to actually look at the stand. You guys can see how the stand is built. Then we're going to get a look at our 2 minifigures down here. One of these is the pilot and one of these is the gunner, as well as a specifications plaque. I don't remember which minifigures come in this set, but they are Rebel pilots and gunners, obviously. Holding the set with my hand, you guys can take a look at the very, very bottom of the set. We have some really nice air foliage and a foot thing in the middle to flop down if you want to display this without the stand. You guys can see a bunch of like skating elements to make more airfoils. Just a lot of interesting detail with this kit. I'm just really trying to articulate this without dropping it, because there's a lot of details to note in all of this. Put it back on the stand is that little hole right there on the middle. And just like that, we're back to being docked. Now let's come out and let's share some final thoughts about this incredible set. To start our wrap up on the 2017 Snowspeeder, I do want to go back and talk about the minifigures just a little bit. I kind of just glossed over them. With the minifigures in this set, they do feature front and back faces. Their visors or their helmets are printed on their faces, not molded into the helmets like we've seen with some sets around this era. They do have arm printing on both arms, front and back torso printing, and front leg printing. As far as the differences in them, from the face all the way down to their feet, is identical. The only thing that differentiates these two guys is the accessory they're holding and the helmet that is on their head. The one with the white helmet is the Snowspeeder gunner. His name is Will Scotian. He is exclusive to this set. Now, he is the one that is holding the gun on this side of when I did the review. Now, the next one is the pilot. His name is going to be Zev Sineska. Now, he is the one holding the visor or the binoculars and the dark gray helmet on this side. One thing to really note about these minifigures, and I just noticed this when I was looking at it, and I'm kind of in disbelief with this. Value used for Will Scotian is about $49. Value used on Zev Sineska, $112. That is on the Brickset app. That is linked to BrickLink. That is a lot of money. That's over $160 in minifigures alone for this set. Now, getting into the cost just randomly based on that, I mean, $160 of this set is based on the minifigure value alone. That is just, what is up with Lego making sure that that happens to their sets? These sets would be so much more acquirable and easier to get in the third market or the second market if we didn't have these such rare figures. But I guess it's one of those kind of things to where if you bought it and you have it, well, I guess you win, and if you didn't, you lose. And I'm on the losing end, and that's why I have a problem. Of course, those who are always losing on these things always will have a problem, and maybe that's why I'm saying what I'm saying. Anyway, guys, as I said in my prior video about this at the end of January, when I was supposed to build this for the 700 subscribers, I said I paid $475 for this kit. Now we can tell, you deduct the minifigures from that price. I paid probably $300 for the model itself and $160 or more for the minifigures. Is it worth it in the second market? And honestly, guys, it is worth it because it's a Star Wars UCS set. I mean, that is the creme de la creme. Who does not want to spend the unlimited godly amount of money to collect all the UCS sets? I know I do, because I know if I can collect all the UCS sets, for one, I will be rich in Lego, and for two, if someone ever breaks into my house, I will have a bunch of things that people will see as toys and not steal. But when I need to cash out my investment, I can definitely do that. These sets, whether we open the box or not, they're going to keep going up in value. It's like I told my investor the other day, if they decide on the next 10 years to make another Millennium Falcon in 2027, they made the first in 07, second in 17. If we get one in 27, the moment that one in 2027 drops, the one I have outside is going to go up. With that, there is no, basically, is it worth it with a UCS set? It is. And that's what led me to eventually realizing what I did wrong in the first video by not building this set is, no matter whether I build it or if I don't build it, it will get back to that $475 to $500 price tag I originally paid. I may have knocked off $150 to $200 worth of value by cutting open that box, but I will get back there soon enough. I recently acquired a bunch of retired Lego sets that we're going to build into the month of May, and by buying those sets, I was going through a list of sets I would like to buy for you guys, and pretty much going through the list of UCS sets that I would like to acquire to make videos on for you guys. There's not a wrong answer of whether you should open it or not open it. I mean, clearly keeping it closed will give it a quicker value sooner, but either way, you will get there. With that, guys, that concludes this video. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys want to support the channel, you guys can do so by hitting thanks down below. It helps us get Lego sets like this and support the Lego channel. Anything you guys can do is severely appreciated. If that's not your thing, you guys can always hit the subscribe button down below and follow along with everything that we do here on the channel. As usual, if you guys want to share this video with your friends, I would super appreciate it. And also comment your thoughts down below. I hope you guys are not mad at me for not building this on the 700 and waiting 3 more months to do it. I hope you guys understand that I couldn't see it anymore, and now by having it built, I can see it again. That kind of means everything to me to see my sets. Up next on the channel, we will be doing a Captain Save a Lego project. I got the parts coming in as of today to get building on that. And that will be a Land Rover Defender. I'm super excited. It'll be our last video of April, and then we'll be into the Star Wars sets. Woohoo! So be sure to check out that video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and you all have an excellent rest of your day.